Chill. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Picking up kind of where we left off from our last live stream, I realized after the live stream I did not actually save my progress, so have to go back and talk to the Necromancer once more. It's possible we'll get a different result this time rather than just straight up having to kill him. I'm going to try that and see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and save here just so, because I actually do want to see what the other possibilities are. So, advanced or not, you're not trying to raise an undead army. It's easy because you may know the process. You don't understand its nature. You don't understand what you're talking about. Might just be practical experience. Okay. So yeah, this is different.
Just look around. Practical experience is at the core of everything I do here. I have observed death at every stage. I have measured and weighed decaying organs. Here I am, elbows deep in decomposing bodies, striving to unlock each of their secrets. I'd wager there's nobody on Avalon more knowledgeable about death than I am. So, enlighten me. What do you think I'm missing?
So yeah, this is a different conversation than we had before because we failed to like convince him last time. So I'm going to say, why not ask Hardbody? He knows what the experience of death is like. He might have some answers.
A servant? He's just a necromantic construct.
Rude.
We're not known for their conversational skills.
Seems pretty conversational.
His purpose, but he's hardly ever been talkative around me.
Might be worth a try.
Perhaps he's forbidden from speaking with his masters. No one likes an opinionated servant after all. Fine, go talk with him if you must, but don't hold your breath for any groundbreaking insights.
Okay, so we don't immediately murder him. We're gonna go back and talk to Hardbody, and perhaps we can convince this guy to stop what he's doing without having to kill him. Which, don't get me wrong, like the loot and XP is good, but I think this is definitely an interesting alternative. There we go. All right, we're just going to ignore you and just run through here. Open that, close that. Oh, God. Okay. I didn't realize they were going to follow me. Can you come through the door? No, you can't. Can I hit you through the door? Yes, I can. Nice. Actually, let's level up our magic. Can we... Okay, so we can't hit her through the door either. That's fine. Oh, we gotta take this thing out. We can't talk while we're in combat, of course. There we go. Alright, now we can talk to him. We'll keep that closed.
Oh, you're back.
Are you forbidden to speak your mind to your masters?
No. I just don't think we have anything to talk about. I don't mean any offense, but truth be told, they're all the same to me.
It's very fair.
Every one of them thinks they're reinventing death or breaking the circle of life. And the only thing they're doing is disturbing some honest folk in their rest.
Yorith wants to understand death. I thought you could help with that.
Does he now? That's quite admirable. And rather unusual for his kind. Normally they act as though they know all there is to know, yet they always end up baffled by their failures. I'd love to help, but alas, I'm not certain I can. You see, death is intensely personal,
Also
and
very
as
fair.
such, quite indescribable.
What do you mean?
Well, whether you die alone or surrounded by loved ones, dying is the loneliest experience of our lives. It can't be shared or taken from someone. In the end, no matter how it happens, our death is the only thing that truly belongs to us. It's a potent experience, one for which there are no words, because there is simply no need for them. Nobody is meant to die and then return to tell the tale.
I would agree. I see. Thanks for your help.
I'm glad to have been of assistance.
I don't think he's gonna like
Though
that
I
answer,
do
but
wonder how the master
we did
will
try.
react when he hears about this. I just hope he doesn't do anything that will cause even more trouble here.
Okay. Yeah, let's go see how Yorath reacts to this. I don't think he's going to like it. I think we're probably going to end up fighting him anyway. But at least we tried. You know what? Let's go ahead and take care of this dude. Boom. Got him. Oop. Wow. Terrible, terrible shots. I meant to parry that and didn't even get my shield up. Let's go ahead and eat some food so we can heal up while we smack at this dude. Got him. Was that just... Oh, it's an acorn. I don't think I've picked up an acorn yet. Interesting. Just went in a big circle, as usual. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and quick save, just in case we die. And let's talk to him.
Well, what earth-shattering revelation do you have for me?
Basically, you need to die.
Are you threatening me?
Hordak told me it's impossible to understand death without dying. It's the one experience that's truly indescribable.
That's, no, it can't be that simple. It sounds so... sentimental.
Scientists, am I right?
I don't believe in things that are indescribable or unmeasurable.
I'm just passing along what he said. Do with it what you will.
But how do I make sure I don't share the fate of the others? And how do I remain? Ah, that's it. Perhaps that's the very core of the problem. What's needed is a subject who is perfectly aware of what's happening. One who understands the intent
I don't think
behind
that's...
everything. And that subject could only
Okay,
be
yeah, there you go.
me.
You.
Plus, there might be
You
a
die,
few
not me.
advantages to having an undead body. Let's see. Just need a few things and...
Okay. Yeah, he did not, Yorath, are you well? This isn't good. Yeah. So either way, we end up having to kill him, but at least this way, maybe he can't summon any, Alright, oh dear. Yeah. Alright. Alright, at least he's easier to kill, as a dead man than he would have been alive. Yeah, let's take all of your clothings. Oh, buddy. Yeah. It did not go the way you wanted it to go. But at least you know now. Not that it really helps you. I like that. I liked that like alternate thing that still resulted in him dying. And we still took care of the problem. But like we tried, you know. We tried. And that's all we need. I can sell that extra burning ember because I don't need that. Well, let's mine this ore here. I think once we get back into town, we'll try to find a blacksmith. I'm pretty sure there's one around. We'll try to find a blacksmith and see what we can do about maybe making or upgrading our weapons. There was some more ore, but it was back in that chamber with him. I'm not going to run all the way back there. It's fine. Not a problem. Yeah, as I've said, like, I'm really enjoying this game. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as well. It's been a lot of fun for me, so I hope that you guys are enjoying watching it. Please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever, for the algorithm.
He must be terribly confused.
And if there's a different game you'd like to see me play, like, let me know. You already know.
I am the keeper of this cemetery. I know everything that happens around here. Master is, well, he's not really the master anymore. But he became one of us. So it is my duty to watch over him.
Well, what do you think went wrong?
Master's heart was in the right place, mostly. But his head was always all over the place. The dead, you see, they have simple needs and simple regrets. When there's too much clutter, things can get tangled up. But
Makes sense.
Who am I to dwell on such matters? I'm just a simple servant.
I feel like Hardbody has much
Things
wisdom
like this are far
that he
beyond my
doesn't realize that he
understanding.
possesses. What should we do with him?
Oh, it's very kind of you, but there's no need to worry. I will take care of him, just as I care for the others. I cannot promise he will be happy.
Well, he's
but
completely
I'll
dead
at
now,
least
so...
make sure he'll be at peace. His mind has always been so tormented. He deserves some respite.
I agree with that. I'll leave Yorath to your care then.
Please visit any time. I'm sure it'll make him happy. And I suppose I won't be going to sleep just yet. Not while the master is still adjusting to his new state. It might be a good time to tidy up around here. Who knows? I might stumble upon a few useful items for your journey.
Oh, that's cool.
So, don't be a stranger.
So I'll have to remember to come back here and see if Hardbody has anything useful for us later on. That's awesome. I love that. I love that slight change in the timeline. It's really cool. I love games that have like choice, consequence type stuff. Like, it makes me very happy when there are like immediate and observable. Oh god. Okay. Oh, these things are so annoying. Okay. Okay. Are we done? Give me those ethereal cobwebs. I want them. Ooh, a plain unidentified item. Okay. Ethereal cobweb, gimme. Is that all of them? I think that's all of the ethereal cobwebs. Okay. Let's run down here. Oh. Culinary madness. I'll leave this up for a few seconds. We got Sewell's Delight and damn good fish. Nice. Ooh, let's take that. Take that. Take that. Gimme, gimme. And now we can level up. I believe we did our level up last time, so I'll do the same thing again this time. And it was one-handed, and I believe it was or no, it wasn't one-handed. Practicality, maybe? Nope. It was called Vampiric Riposte. But I don't remember which screen it was on. I thought it was on the one-handed, but obviously not. Unarmored. General. Parry. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Vampiric Riposte. Parrying increases lifesteal. I've gotten pretty good at parrying in my just for fun playthrough, which has been nice. Let's see if can we cook any of the Sewell's Delight. There we go. I can make 2 of those. Heck yeah. And then it's just the basic stuff from there, and we'll rest until 7 a.m. roughly. Tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon. Okay. And then we don't have any Arthur memories currently, so now we can just beat feet back to the horns. But if we go, trying to figure out the closest place to go. I think that, so actually we're going to take this shield off so that we can have better parrying. Yeah, it takes less stamina to parry with just the sword, and like I said, I've gotten pretty decent at it, so. Go in here. Something new. So we're arcing a little bit away from what we did exactly during the live stream, but that's fine. Oh, that flies really far. We have a shovel, but we already have a shovel, so we don't need another one. Little skelly boy. Or gal. We all look the same when we're skeletons. See? Yeah, the parrying, I don't know, it feels a bit more intuitive with just the one-handed sword. I haven't tried it with the two-handed, so we'll see how that is. Ooh, coins. Gimme. I hope that doesn't disturb your slumber there, pal. But I need all the money I can get, so your earthly riches cannot help you now anyway. I'm sure you don't mind. Bonk. Bone and a skull in there. Lock seems to be broken, of course. Okay. That's where I already went. That's where I came from, so let's go this way. I should have snuck first. Leveling up my sneak skill. Excuse me. Leveling up my sneak skill. Yeah. Oh, parrying machine. Love it. I'm sure the bones are used for something, but I haven't figured out what that is yet. Lockpick, sharpening stone, pearl necklace, silver torque, and a mace. Oh my goodness. So many good items. Or well, so many items. Oh god. I didn't mean to just YOLO down there, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there won't be anything down here to hurt me. Oh, just a little basket. A little jar. All kinds of little stuff. Not seeing any enemies show up on the HUD yet. Let's... Okay, dig this up. There's just so many little things, like, all around this world that are of interest. Ooh, and an NPC. I mean, look at that. Hello? Mog?
Who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you?
I don't know what your treasures are. Who are you?
Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Mark.
Are you really a spirit, a fiend, and all that?
Definitely not fae. That's something else entirely. I'm what people wanted to believe in. The one who snatched their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago.
Scapegoat,
The
which
reason
sounds
they
like.
can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on.
Do they really call you a nasty little thieving
It
pest?
happens. I suspect it's because I really like to snatch people's little trinkets.
Okay, so she is a thief.
Between you and me, if they paid more attention, it wouldn't be so easy to steal their things.
That's very fair. Treasures, you mean this junk?
You offend me in my own home. So
Sorry.
not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
I've had it for ages.
All right. Why do you steal
I'm
gloves?
just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious watching you all lose
I like her.
your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature.
Oh,
by
centuries.
now.
Wow. Okay. Centuries. How old are you?
Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things, but you can ask me. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10 centuries at least, maybe more. 15,
Dang.
20.
You look good for your age. Do you really enjoy tormenting people?
Of course. I mean, the funniest part is you live in a place where you shouldn't even be, staring death in the face every day. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow. But where the hell is my favorite pipe?
You never thought about stealing something bigger? Gold, jewels?
What is it with you people and gold? I've been around for ages. I still don't get it.
I mean, same
I don't
here.
give a damn about gold and jewels. You talk about them, you suddenly get all serious and pompous. I'm just here for fun.
All right. It's a strange place to keep treasures.
Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect.
You're going to be dying? Why? Dying soon?
That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now.
Oh, so she needs people to remember her. Like Freddy Krueger. You exist because people believe in you?
Yes. Is that so strange? You can convince yourselves that you have bad luck, illness, love. Why not an old crone who steals your pants?
Is there any way to save you?
No, it's just the natural order of things.
I mean, at least she's
anyway.
upbeat about it.
But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say?
Absolutely. What does this involve?
Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket.
Okay.
Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern.
Okay.
Will you do that for me?
Easy enough. All right. I promise I'll steal something for you.
Great. Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
I would like to increase my thievery skills. So, yeah. All right, we got to remember to do that. Got to remember to do a lot of things. Block is broken. Interact. Okay, so we open up a little shortcut here. That's cool. Again, it's just so neat. Like, just these little things that you find. Like, I love it. Oh, missed that one. Oh my god. There we go. Oof. Big Oofy's pickaxe. Already got that. Coin purse, lockpick, sharpening stone. Yes, please. I'll take all of those things. Oh, no, that was all that was up here. Just a dead guy. Oh, ugh. Sir. He did not meet a good end, it seems. Alright, so we're going to take the sage, milkweed, devil snare, coin. More coin? Nope. That's all the coin. I already take all the coins from over here? Yep. I sure did. Okay. So yeah, we just need to steal something and then we can come back here and talk to Mog again. So that'll be neat. Okay. Alright, let's actually do what we had initially set out to do. Oh, jeez. Totally mistimed that. Oh, another level up. Wow. Grendelow Claw, Strange Toe. I think I already got a Grendelow's Hammer, so I don't need another one, I don't think. Oh, that rock looked like something was buried. There's probably nothing over there. Some exploration gets rewarded, some does not. Oh dear. Alright, we've talked to Marg. I've dealt with the Necromancer.
And?
He's been dealt with. That's all that matters.
Your secrecy.
Okay.
Exactly inspire trust, you know. But I have no choice.
Bro, you're not exactly the most talkative sort.
You can report back to the quartermaster that the job's done. But if the necromancer ever shows up to stir trouble again, it'll be your head. Since
Okay.
you've proven you're brave enough to face the undead. I take it
Rude.
you're not afraid of the night either, are you?
Absolutely not.
I might have another job for you if you're interested.
This is to collect the cobwebs.
Another traveler came. He was supposed to return.
Okay,
with
we already went through this earlier. Fine, I'll let you know what I find.
Hand me a map. Good luck.
All right. I think we already went up there. It's hard to remember what I did during the stream and what I didn't because I didn't save. So, and I haven't watched the video back through all the way, just enough to know where I left off. I keep forgetting to sneak before I shoot my arrows. That's all right. I'm gonna level up my archery. Oh, out of stamina. I'm lacking the stamina. Stab in the back. And there's a fast travel point right there. Cool. That will be very handy. So let's go ahead and activate that. We'll travel to the horns. Okay. Let's go talk to the quartermaster. Sheath our weapons. Ooh, we'll come back down and talk to this dude in a second. I think he has some stuff for us to do. Fergus, about the Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there?
I did. Necromancer's conducting experiments in the cemetery is not your problem anymore.
A necrom.
Not the Dark Druid.
Him, then. You did well.
I'd like to speak with the captain. I solved the problem at the cemetery for you.
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth.
We didn't do this part
You
last
found
time.
The captain of the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then
So he's not even
he
here.
disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
That's very ominous. I I'll take the risk. Tell me your suspicions.
I don't like your tone, my friend.
Yes.
But all right. I suspect he's at the All-Mother's temple. But I will warn you. If he's not dead already, I'm pretty sure you'll be if you decide to go there. That's where the Doriada tribes are holed up, and they're not known for their kindness.
Good
If
to
you
know.
do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his
Oh boy.
way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
Alrighty. I'm actually here for Excalibur.
Excalibur? You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But
Okay.
unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it.
Alrighty. So what's the story behind that flooded village
It
near the
used to belong
Horns?
to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships, and where the workers lived with their families. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new keepers.
Fewer.
The others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it.
So you just
What else was there
abandoned
to
it?
do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming out of the sea.
Those would be the drowners
We
who keep
wiped out
fighting.
most of them, but new ones showed up every now and then. Mark, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. You can talk to him if you want.
Okay, is there anything
Depends on your
interesting left
idea
there?
of Interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know.
Okay.
Ask Mark.
Good to know.
I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish.
Okay. Let's go ahead and head out. And now, let's go steal something. We're going to steal from... where's the quarters of the priest dude? The red priest. I want to steal something from him. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff here we can just take, though, without it being considered thievery. That's good. Some more stuff here. Oh, nothing good. Alright. I believe this is the barracks, yeah. Oh, let's drop some stuff off in our stash, actually. So, I can't use this. I don't want to use that. I can't use this. And yeah, that just looks gross. I'll sell this. The silk gloves, we'll sell that. The parrying gauntlets requires 5 dexterity. I should be able to meet those requirements pretty soon. 4 dexterity and 4 perception. We'll hold on to those. 2 strength, 4 endurance. I think we've already got 3 endurance, maybe 2 or 3. So we'll hold on to these. We can sell because it's the same armor as the heavy boots we're already wearing. The nobleman's boots will also sell. One-handed, the skull staff we'll put in our stash. This bow, 8 dexterity. It's going to be a while before we can use that one. Oh, so we don't even have 3 dexterity yet. Okay, good to know. We should put on the archer's ring. Yeah, the increased max health by 5. Like I don't think that's really doing a lot for us. So we can. We'll sell all this stuff except for the plain unidentified item. We can put all these books in our stash though, since we've already read them all. Okay. So yeah, that'll decrease our load a little bit. So that's Jan's quarters. It's Fergus's quarters. Where are the quarters of the jerk? Here there, Brother Regan. Brother Riagan. Oh, he's in here. Hello.
Blessings up. May Kai's word.
Yep, we'll just leave. Okay. Yeah, usually he's out there by the fire, but of course he's not right now. Of course. So instead, let's go into this abandoned house. See if there's anything in here. Nope, this is all stuff that we can take without it being considered theft, which is great, but not what I need. Parsley, small mana potion, and a mug. Nope, I didn't need the pickaxe. Dang it. We can drop that. I already have a pickaxe. I'll need a second one. I wonder if there's going to be something in here that's like useful or something that is a bit off. Okay, we can rest in here at least, so we have a safe-ish place to rest, it looks like. Yeah, and then just some other miscellaneous crap. I wonder if, like, we can buy this place and spruce it up. I wonder if this is the, like, the home that you can make your own. I don't know. I know there is housing in this game, but I don't know how we acquire that. Let's go talk to this fella over here as well, as soon as we get these things. Oh, where did he go? There he is.
Oh, a new face.
That's the voice of
Always nice
Carnage,
to see
ladies and
someone
gentlemen.
New here. Welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
You seem distracted.
Yes, my apologies.
Crazy
Ever
glasses.
Since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
Must be good. Couldn't you just make it yourself?
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
That seems rude. I could try if you can remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Okay. So now, let's see what the recipe calls for. Mom's. Oh, we have everything we need. Cool. So let's go ahead and do that. That was easy. Yeah, just eggs, flour, and blueberries. Okay. Let's go ahead and level up again. This time we're going to do dexterity. Get that up to 3. And then we're going to do general and increase our melee damage. Okay. Here's your pie.
Yes. Still tastes like shit. Exactly how my mother would make it.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just what I needed.
If you say so.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South,
okay. That bad, huh? Your mother wasn't much of a cook?
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing, and
that's
that I
sad.
should be glad she even kept me. And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then,
Oof.
when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit. If the other villagers
Damn.
hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Okay. Now you have a new family.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
Okay. Well then. That was pretty funny. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves a blacksmith. I think up here. Actually, before we do that, let's go talk to this gentleman. Cillian.
In the
Or
name of our
Killian.
eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided.
Okay.
I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Okay. I'd like to collect a bounty for bandits.
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details.
So that's a
Here's
branded
what-
skin
but
that I
promise
keep
you'll
taking.
Tell me everything.
I'd like to collect a bounty
Again?
for
You
bandits.
really like killing,
Hmm?
don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar, or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes?
Bro.
I have so many questions, but for now, here's your reward.
I'd like to collect a reward for bandit
Oh,
leaders.
Someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board.
No.
Go chop off some heads. Incredible. You're a born killer, aren't you? Instead of just taking out bandits.
I don't know how many times I can do that.
About hunting something bigger. There's an ogre, a really nasty son of a
Ooh.
bitch, holed up in a nearby
I
bog.
fought that ogre.
I've heard that one swing of his hammer
I died.
can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre roams just off the main road to the north. When Galahad arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by
Guess I could go
some
try to
miracle
take
you
out that
manage to
ogre.
kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty reward. Bring me the ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The Brock is right off the King's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
All right. How many people have been claiming the
None
bounties?
so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the horns of the south without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
Seems prudent. Must be boring for you.
Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagine I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like.
Dude has
I
some
thought the veterans
issues.
would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs, or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls.
If you like hearing about fighting so much, why aren't you a
Well,
warrior?
Could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I
Sure.
do. It's just
You're a
that some
coward.
people are made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life.
Blood scars and stumps? Those are your fantasies?
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child.
Ugh,
The moment an
creepy
execution
kid.
is over, I'm waiting for the next one, and there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
I do not like this guy. What if nobody claims bounties and the bandits roam
Well,
freely?
Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures.
From
He'd
what I hear of
probably
Galahad,
down
yeah.
half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually, the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago, I saw someone hanged in the village,
Okay.
and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Okay. Sir Galahad sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
All right, we'll
Oh, hey.
We'll leave
before
for
you
now.
Go, I can see the blood loss in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, homeboy is a little messed up. Okay, so we can steal from these. All right, take that plate. And now we can go. Our bounty, the head of Sinan the Giant. The head of Silent Celia. The head of Fingerless Colm. We fought him and did not do well, but we're leveled up now, so we might actually be able to take him. And the head of Rusty Ardgal. Okay. So we've got a bunch of bounty missions that we can do now. Now we'll go talk to the blacksmith. This is a lot of running around and talking to people. This episode, we did some fighting earlier, though. But yeah, like I said, I love this kind of like really immersive world building type stuff. So bear with me. Osbrint.
Boy, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting.
But
it's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself.
Osbright.
I'm Osbright, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Do you have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle.
Rude.
Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
Must be something I can help you out with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure, teach me.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemist. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor.
I sure would.
Those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Okay, sounds simple enough. All right, Corpse Eater's Rags. So we actually need to do this Silk Road thing for Orla as well. So I think we're sitting at about 45 minutes-ish. So let's go ahead and work on that. Oh, actually. I saw a TikTok, I think it was, where someone like climbed up and found a bow. And I wonder if it's a bow that I can actually use. So I want to try that real quick. I'm going to try to find that. Nope, not in here. I want to go upstairs. Okay, that's like guard stuff. Nope. All right. So can't get further up through there. So instead, we'll go this way. Okay, yeah, this is the way. This is the way. I will do some proper exploration
Watch where you're going.
a little bit later on.
Oh, hello.
Keeper
hey.
Khan.
Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
Why we need what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough?
I have no idea.
Because one is less than two and less is worse. I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one.
That's a good
And
question.
ships don't even sail this way anymore.
Maybe it's about tradition or symbolism.
Ah, symbolism. Yeah, maybe. Whatever that is.
Okay, I'm gonna
This is a
massive investment. Yes, I'll come back to him later. Okay, so I need to go like across there. Because the bow is pretty much as high as you can go. It seems like. And we'll snag some stuff that we find along the way. Because why not? Feathers. Tomato and wine. Canine meat. Some decent stuff. And then we'll go across here. We'll do a little jumpies to get our, was it dexterity that increases, or agility increases with jumping? It's one of those. I know athletics is with running, like sprinting. So yeah, it's like at the edge of this, where that archway is. The bow should be there. I think it's going to be a better bow than what I have, and I think that I can use it. I hope. Yeah, there it is. All right. I hope I can use it. Requires 6 dexterity and 6 perception. Oh, but I can use my light bow now at least. I did forget to swap that out. Dang it. Oh well, at least I'll have it for later. And then what is this? The lighthouse. Straight up the lighthouse. Okay. A potato. Blueberry. Well, if we'd needed blueberry for Mom's pie, this would have been the place to get that. Getting some good ingredients here. I didn't need the soup spoon, but... inventory, bag, soup spoon, drop that. And then we'll come back for all that stuff later. I'm not really worried about the consumables so much right now, as I am just like seeing what there is to see. What's at the top of the lighthouse other than the light, I wonder? I really hope there's a fast travel point. That would be nice, because otherwise we're going to have to go all the way back down again, and that's going to be annoying and potentially disorienting. Okay, so we can take some wine here. Ooh, a little apple. Take that. Bread? Heck yeah. Some bread and cheese. Always good. Spirits and potatoes. Okay. Could rest here, but we're not going to. We don't need to. Let's see. Let's go up or down. Okay, so okay, there's an elevator. That's good. Excellent. Because yeah, like I said, that would have been really obnoxious to try to go all the way down those stairs again. Oh, and there's the lever for it on the inside of the door. Cool. And it is just about nighttime, isn't it? Yeah, it's 8:10 in game. Okay. So, we've still got to traverse our way back to the keep proper. I think we'll rest. And then I think next video we'll embark upon the Silk Road quest and get that taken care of for Orla. And then we'll grab the cobwebs as well. Get that one done. Yeah, my athletics went up. Nice. I remembered it to bounce. Oh, little chickens? Hello.
What's
Egan?
the feet?
Whose? Mine? Yours?
Your feet. And my
Okay, the
priceless
chicken is
seedlings.
pushing me.
I swear, your nosiness will be the death of you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, bro. If I killed a chicken, you think he would, like, immediately try to murder me? I bet he would.
You'll be just fine.
Okay. Could just jump off right there, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. So, now... we'll go into the barracks and rest. I think that will probably end this video. And we'll rest until 5:30. See what we see. Yep, well rested. Heck yeah. Okay. All right, and this time I'm going to remember to save. There we go. All right. That is going to do it for this this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, the next video should be uploaded tomorrow, probably. Maybe even later today. I don't know. It depends on how productive I'm feeling. But until that time, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. I don't share YouTube videos. I know most people don't. So, you know, don't worry about that one. But leaving a comment, like, really, really helps. And even if you just have this video playing in the background, if you leave the whole video up. If you click on it, leave the whole video up. And maybe let it play through a couple times just to boost that old algorithm. Thank you guys so much for your support thus far. I hope you're enjoying this, but like I said, if you want to see me play something else, if you want to see like another game checked out or whatever, let me know in the comments, and I will do my utmost to do that. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!